This is Silver from Rome, and it's a great pleasure to be again on this wonderful network. And I would like to thank Ruth Anderson for inviting me. And this is another program of Syl Ver Reflections. And today I would like to reflect upon a very interesting subject, that is how to channel energy. So the word channeling has many meanings, and it has different meanings according to people, because channeling may mean for some people to receive messages from a divine source, from invisible helpers, from higher intelligence or the higher self. And for many other people, it may mean to feel energy through the body, or if the energy permeating our beings. And for me, channeling has meaning, because I do not consider myself a channel, but I consider myself a person who's really able to feel the energies and to transfer the energies that I channel from the universe, from source, from the quantum field, to citizens or people, or to animals. So this is what I mean by channeling. And there are so many ways to be able to channel this energy, which is there for everybody, which is overabundant, and it's just there for the taking. So, but how are we able to take that energy? I've learned many methods over the years, and a very simple method is just meditation. Meditating, we are in a shower of light, and I did this meditation on a Lighter World network, on this network with Ruth Anderson. It's a very simple technique in which we, whenever we breathe, at the beginning we ground ourselves, and we send worries, occupations, or situations to the core of the earth to be transmuted, and then through breathing we start channeling this wonderful energy from the source, from the quantum field, and creating this pillar of light. So this is a way of channeling, and many people can actually feel this energy going through the body, coming out of the feet, or coming into from the crown chakra. For me, this is very, very clear, because I actually feel the energy coming in and coming. At the beginning, I was not so able to perceive these sensations, but now they are very clear to me. Another possibility for people who are very close to nature, like me, is to sit under an old tree, a big tree, and start feeling the energy coming from the tree. At the beginning, it's quite subtle, but then if you do this on a regular basis, it is really possible to feel this energy very distinctively. It's a wonderful feeling, because the trees are emanating this wonderful, great energy that is coming through us. We can channel energy through animals, through the animals we love, through pets. I love horses very much, and horses have a very big electromagnetic field, and their aura is enormous. And that is why riding is so empowering. In fact, there is a technique called hippotherapy, which is used for disabled children, especially very severe children, especially autistic children, benefit very much from riding horses, because I think they feel encompassed and integrated into this huge aura, this huge energy, which is very powerful. And that is why riding is such an exciting activity, and such liberating activity. And especially if we love unicorns, and because horses are a symbol of freedom, a symbol of, it's possible to fly on a horse. So it's really nice. But I have learned another interesting method, which I would like to share with you, which is the energy that is called the Eilstrom. And this is a technique taught by a famous healer from Germany who lived in Germany, practiced healing in Germany after the Second World War. And he became a very, very famous healer. He was able to heal thousands of people. And he taught these people how to channel divine energy, which is a healing energy for everybody. He used to say that he was not the one who was healing. He was just an intermediary. He was there as a go-between to facilitate the channeling of this wonderful energy called the Eilstrom. And I have to say that over the years, this is the most powerful experience I've ever had. The energy coming through the Eilstrom is so strong sometimes. It is like I feel pinned to the ground by this enormous amount of energy coming from the universe. And Bruno Greni used to say that ancient populations knew this technique very well. So they were able always to get the energy from the source, from the quantum field, and being replenished all the time. Modern humans, seem to have lost sometimes this connection. And that's why Bruno Greni says that he wants to teach everybody the technique of the Heilstrom, the channeling of this powerful energy from the universe, to feel abundant, to heal ourselves, to heal other people, and to feel better, to feel more connected. And Bruno Greni is still very much followed because some of his first followers created what they call the Circle of Friends, and his teachings are taught through these circles. The participation is completely free, and there are groups of friends to which it is possible to register and to attend the meetings that they have every week. And it's a very powerful organization, and it's spread around the world. And I think that the teachings of Bruno Greni are really interesting. And the power of the Eilstrom is absolutely amazing. So I think you should try. I will be able to do this Eilstrom meditation next time on Enlightened World Network. So if you want to try, you can tune in and feel for yourselves. But if you're curious, just go on the internet, just Google Bruno Greni and the Circle of Friends, and you will have all the information that you may wish to have. He was a really great healer. There are still thousands and thousands of people who are healed, still healed today by Bruno Greni. And these healings are then scrutinized by and evaluated by a team of doctors or psychologists. And really, I met many people who have been healed by Bruno Greni from the most incredible conditions, addictions, diseases, other psychological problems, financial problems. But Bruno Greni used to say that he was not the one doing the healing. It was this Heilstrom, this incredible energy from the universe that was able to empower people, to make people feel better, to heal people. And this is, in fact, we feel this energy, we can realize that it is so powerful that it is really omnipotent, so anything can happen. And in fact, Bruno Greni used to say, nothing is impossible. Not everything can be explained, but there is nothing that is impossible, which is absolutely true. Because in the quantum field, we have only a field of infinite possibilities. And so, really, anything is possible. And we are able to channel this abundance. We feel abundant. If we can channel this beautiful energy, we can become grateful, forgiving, and more loving, and more in connection with everything else. And I think that this is an important shift, because when we are able to channel this incredible energy from the universe, to get attached to situations or to other people's energy, because many people are not able to, replenish their energies. I am so sorry, but um, apparently the connection went away. So sorry. So I was saying that, as Bruno Groening was saying, this incredible energy from source, from the universe, can be channeled by anybody, and so this is, and it is such a powerful energy, that the sensations that this energy gives our bodies are phenomenal, are really phenomenal. You have to try. And in any case, when we channel this energy, we are able to replenish ourselves. um, we really feel the incredible abundance that exists in the universe, and that anybody is able to have it. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to strive for it. You just have to learn the techniques to channel the energy. So there are many, many techniques that we can use, as I say, meditations, or walking in nature, or getting close to animals, or using other techniques, or using, for example, special dancing, or special situations in which you let go of the three-dimensional limitations of our existence, and we can able to get an expanded vision of who we really are. And I think it is so important to step up in our frequencies, in our level of light, in order to be able to access another plane, which can be called fourth, fifth, sixth dimension, or even higher dimensions. And in each dimension, we can experience a different way of life. It's always related to who we are, also as humans. Uh, Being human does not mean that we are not able to access these higher planes. We can actually stay in all these planes at the same time, because we are multidimensional beings. And so we can live our earthly existence, but with a different kind of frequency. So we are able to shine more light, we are able to shine through our challenges, and we are able to have a different vision of the world. Um, and the experience that you can make of these other dimensions can be acquired through a lot of different practices. Even prayer is a way of, going into another dimension, into another sphere. And I think that whatever method we use, it is okay if we really are able to resonate with the incredible energies that are around us. And so Bruno Graining was a great teacher. So as I said, if you're interested, you can find much more about him on the internet. There is practically everything. He was an incredible figure. The first time I got to know Bruno Graining in a very, very strange situation. It's actually through a synchronicity, because when we live in the fifth dimension, this is how things work. A synchronicity is not a coincidence. It is a chain of events that takes place in the most exquisite manner. So in the end, you end up having, like magical events in your life. So I was going through a very difficult business relationship at that time. And somebody talked about a channeler from the USA who was giving free channelings to people. So I wanted to have a chat, because sometimes I see that if I have a very, very emotional situation, sometimes I have difficulty in channeling for myself. I'm very good at channeling for other people, but not very good for myself. Probably because I'm very attached to a certain situation. So in that case, I wanted to share some thoughts with this incredible woman, and we had a channeling session on Skype, and she understood that my problem was really difficult. And I said, I really need something or someone, to change the situation. And she said that I should contact Bruno Graining. I said, okay, can you give me his number? Because I thought he was, a living person. She said, no, Bruno Graining cannot be contacted in this way because he died in 1959. I said, oh my God, so how can I do that? And so she gave to me the number of one of her friends, and who was the leader of one of the circle of friends. And she gave me the number of a local leader for me. And so this is how I got to know Bruno Graining. But the most amazing thing is that I immediately went on Google to look for Bruno Graining. And the first thing that appeared was an incredible photograph. And I was mesmerized. So the first time I saw this photo, I knew that I had to understand more about this person, more about his teachings, and more about his technique. And I was right, because since then, I've always been a great fan of Bruno Graining, a great fan of Eilström, of what he called Einstellen, which is a German word. I'm sorry for German people if I'm not translating that correctly, but Einstellen means channeling this incredible energy from the universe. And doing Einstellen with this group of people has become a permanent feature of my life. And for me, Bruno Graining is an incredible invisible helper, together with my angels. So I feel very connected to him, and very connected to people in the circle of friends, and I have had incredible experiences with them. And this is another great way of channeling energy. I also channel energy through angelic um, beings, and this was one of my first things, and one of the things that I think I was born with, and because I've always felt that they were around me. It was just like, a very, very real feeling. Some people hear them, some people see them, but I feel them. I feel the different energies, their subtleties. And I know, for example, when Archangel Michael is with me because his energy is so powerful. Other angels have a softer energy, and but I've learned to um, connect with many other beings, such as elementals. Elementals are great creatures to channel the energies of nature. If we ask them, if we ask the elementals to help us really tune into nature, they will help us do that. And recently, I have learned that there is a group of invisible helpers called serendipities. And isn't this amazing? Because um, I've had a horse called Serendipity for a long time. And I love this horse so much because the name Serendipity is something wonderful. It is, it is something that is actually coming from the fifth dimension. So, and I didn't know that there was a group of invisible helpers called the Serendipities. And so I wanted to learn about them. So I started reading about them and started connecting with them. And it's wonder. Their energy is wonderful, and they are there to create these wonderful situations in which you can evolve, or you can obtain great miracles. And I think these benevolent beings are all there to help us connect with this incredible world. And so we can use all these different channels, because these are channels. Being in other dimensions, we can actually try to get uh, some of these frequencies through our bodies into our three-dimensional existence. So we have all these different channels that we can use to channel this wonderful experience. So this is what I wanted to talk about tonight. And next time on Enlightened World Network, I will be doing Einstellen with the people who want to try this wonderful energy. And I think you will love it, because the energy coming through Bruno Grening is really powerful. And this is the experience I've had with many people who are doing Einstellen, and especially the first time that they do it. Um, they say that it's really very powerful. So the technique is powerful, very easy to do, very easy to learn, and you can do it wherever you are, and in any situation. And it's a wonderful energy. So I just say that it is something worth a trying, absolutely. And with this, I would like to say goodbye. And I'm so sorry that the connection went away, but I think that in the end, everything worked out well. And I'll meet you again on this beautiful network for the next for my programs, of course, every other Tuesday, and also for the meditation with Alstrom. Thank you so much from Rome, and ciao from Syl Ver.